Hello YouTube, I've got another ranked team game here with the team being TSM Fanboys, LoL 666 or something, and it looks like Don't Steal Blue Please, DSBP, and neither one of these teams are high ELO, but there are a couple high ELO players. As you can see, there's a couple Diamond Quarters. Kashadin is a high ELO player, so we'll see how it goes, and I don't recognize anybody else. Nope, don't recognize anybody else. So as far as the teams go, the teams are going to be Caitlyn, Orianna, Vladimir, Sona, Lee Sin versus Malphite, Vayne, Lulu, Lux, and Udyr. So the lane matchups are most likely going to be Lee Sin versus Udyr in the jungle. At top lane, most likely Vladimir versus Malphite. At mid, Orianna versus Lux. And at bottom lane, it's going to be Caitlyn, Sona versus Vayne and Lulu. So as far as summoner spells, Vladimir is running a Ghost instead of a Flash, so he doesn't have that instantaneous escape that we all know and love. Ignites on all the carries except for Caitlyn, who is running a barrier, and Sona is also running a Ignite. And then for purple team, quite a few barriers, exhaust, no Ignite. That is disturbing. They also have a teleport on Malphite. Disturbing. Okay, so let's take a quick look at what everybody is running. Starting with Caitlyn, she's running pretty heavy in that AD. Just a little bit of armor pen and a little bit of lifesteal. Not too much in terms of everything else. So, yep, probably 21-9. As far as Orianna goes, looks like spell pen, just a little bit of cooldown reduction, probably has that improved Ignite there. And probably 21-09. Vladimir looks like he's going just a little bit of spell pen, just a little bit of cooldown reduction. I would guess 21-9, but it's hard to tell. Vladimir can do all sorts of stuff. He can do 9-21. He can do a wide variety of stuff, so it's hard to tell. Sona is running just a little bit of... She looks like she's running hybrid pen, no magic pen or spell pen, so I'm guessing she's a somewhat combination of the defense and utility. She actually has no cooldown reduction, so it's probably 0-21-9, actually. So, curious. She doesn't have that much armor or MR. This is a weird build. Whatever she's running, does she have AP? This is weird. Anyway, Lee Sin is running just a little bit of armor pen. It looks like he's running mainly attack speed. He is in the jungle. I haven't seen a jungle Lee Sin in a long time. So let's take a quick look at the purple team, starting with Malphite. It looks like he's running a little bit of magic pen, probably 9-21 is my best guess. He doesn't have that much armor and MR this early, so maybe he's like 9-12-9 or something. I don't know. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Vayne, it looks like she's running pretty heavy in that AD. Just a little, looks like Lifesteal Quince. A little bit of armor pen there from the Masteries, so probably 21-9. Lulu here running just a little bit of cooldown reduction. Nope. Magic pen or anything like that. Excuse me. Had a little hiccup there. So she is probably mainly defense and utility. And last but not least, Lux is running spell pen with a little bit of cooldown reduction. And she is at 38 AP, so she has quite a bit of AP this early in the game. So what did she start? Boots. So she's got a lot of flat AP. Looks like she's trying to show lane dominance here, so kind of interesting decisions there. So without further ado, let's get this commentary started now that we've gone through all of the basics. As far as items go, Malphite's running dual Fairy Charm. Looks like he wants to spam his Seismic Shard there like a crazy man, so kind of interesting there. Purple team is running a weird comp. They're running really weird. Even though blue team is running some weird stuff too. Kashadin trying to be kind of a jerk here. Doing some pretty good early damage here to Lux, making her burn some health pots here early. So top lane, not too much is going on. As far as wards go, Malphite still hasn't dropped a ward yet. So it looks like Lee Sin's going to be going for a gank. I don't think that's going to work very well. Udyr is coming down here for a gank on Ori, but she did drop. They do have a nice ward there. Nice bind, though. Going to be some nice damage, but I don't think it's going to be a kill. She is just going to run away from the Udyr. Udyr did not react in time. Oh, man! And just a flash over the wall. That was a beautiful little bait there. But unable to do anything with it. Orianna shielding that. Just kind of hilarious there. I'm sorry, I didn't match these up. That's my bad. Alright, you got 2 involved there. Lots of damage here exchanged at bottom lane. Looks like Malphite is getting a dive. The Ignite going to take him out. And Vladimir manages to pull out of there without going down to the turret there. So nice little play there from blue team. Bottom lane is still just, they're all frightfully low. Just yearning for a gank. Orianna looks like she's caught a little bit out of position, but should be able to get away. I'm a little sad that we don't have a Spirit Guard Udyr here going on. It makes me a little sad on the inside. So as far as CS goes, Caitlyn is slightly ahead. Vladimir is way ahead of this Malphite, and Ori is ahead of the Lux. Keep in mind they're also kill, so that's why they're almost 1,000 gold ahead of this purple team. So kind of fun. Malphite on his first back. Looks like he decided to get an All Magic Mantle. Probably going for a quick Chalice, actually. So he can spam all day. Not sure if I agree with that, but hey, to each their own. It's very good on ARAM. I know that, but I don't think I necessarily agree with it. So, hey, he has good AP ratios, so building that into the Grail fairly quickly, unless he decides to get on Michael's Crucible, I believe is what it's called. Vayne here trying to do a little bit of damage. Oh god, Caitlyn, you are so dead. There's the stun, there's the condemned stun, and down she goes. Sona is way out of position, most likely going to die here. Tried to get the Lulu, but Sona is probably going to die here. Lee Sin is also going to be out of position here very soon. And there's the stun. This is going to be a triple kill here for Vayne, most likely. Manages to keep up there. Gets one more Silver Bolts, flashes to get the kill. Triple kill, and everybody makes it out. Udyr making out with so very low. Holy crap. I think he was at 9 health. So well played by purple team there. Managing to get back some of their dignity there from this blue team. So just blue team going in there one at a time is so not good for them. Sona just went the wrong way there to try and support. I think she expected Caitlyn to stay alive a little bit longer, but it just didn't happen. And that put everybody in peril. Lee Sin should have aborted there when he realized that Caitlyn was going to go down, because then Sona was out of position. It was just... that was a misplay there from blue team. Filtering in one at a time is one of the worst decisions a person can make. And Malphite is just getting ravaged by this Vladimir. Didn't realize, but apparently Vladimir is a very good counter pick to Malphite. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but I wish Malphite would counter build him a little bit more. Like, yes, he got a null magic cloak into a chalice, but that's really not that much MR. You should really get like a Negatron cloak or something. So, bottom lane, Caitlyn is just farming, trying to catch back up to this Vayne here, who just got a huge gold influx with that, and she's about 800 gold ahead of this Caitlyn. So with tier 2 boots, the Vamp Scepter, she will have a considerable amount of sustain, especially with Lulu. So, and now Malphite's deciding to duke it out with this Vladimir. With the Udyr ganking, there's the pool there, going to prevent that stun. It looks like Vladimir managing to get away, but the dive is on. You guys can't dive him. He's got too much sustain. Now, without ignites. This is why you take ignite. Oh my god. It's Team Q, too. They knew he was up against Vlad. Why didn't he take ignite? He wanted to teleport. So stupid. Whatever. We'll keep going with this game. It's pretty ridiculous, though. Purple team is ahead. This Malphite's just... what's up with Malphites lately? This is the last 2 Malphites that I've seen that have just been doing poorly. Oh god, there's the ultimate. Vladimir gonna try and pool. I think he will get the Malphite here. It's gonna be close, and not quite able to get away from the Udyr there. So play goes in favor of this Udyr. I'm wondering. It looks like he's going Tiger stance. What's he? 2 in Tiger, 1 in Turtle, 1 in Bear. Yeah, he's going Tiger Udyr, not Phoenix. So. Single target deeps, that's what he's going for, and killing of turrets. He's going for pushing and killing of turrets, so. Because Tiger Stance is a joy at destroying turrets. Or at least it used to be. I think it's still pretty good, especially if you get like a Trinity. What's he building anyway? Looks like he's going into a quick... oh gosh, that's gonna be bad. Oh, nice barrier preventing the damage. Gonna allow him to get away. That flash, Ori, what you doing? Cautioned in. I believe he is the high elo person, so that flash, unnecessary. It looks like no one saw that. I did, Ori, and you will live in infamy. You will live in infamy on the internet for the one who misflashed. That's not true. People misflash all the time. I just did so in an ARAM not too long ago that I was pretty embarrassed about, so. Purple team here, still duking out. Caitlyn is ahead in terms of CS, but gotta remember, Vayne is still ahead. She is cutting into that gold advantage that Vayne does have, but Vayne is a monster. I think Vayne is much scarier at endgame compared to Caitlyn, because Caitlyn, they nerfed her most recently, and Vayne is probably overdue for a nerf here. We probably need to nerf the damage in either silver bolts or maybe nerf her attack speed per level, something along those lines. Let's probably nerf the damage on silver bolts. What is the damage? I know it's percent health, true damage. 4%. I don't know. They need to do something with her. Maybe. I don't think they need to nerf her passive. Blade of the Rune King is ridiculously good on her. Just makes it so she can like eat anybody alive. So, who knows? Maybe they just need to do a little bit of a nerf to Blade of the Rune King or something, because that item is getting built all over the place. All over the place. So, this game has certainly calmed down here in its adolescence, so we're nearing the end of the laning phase here. It should be happening here very shortly. Whoop! Apparently missed a Lee Sin getting the Lux here. Lux apparently overextended, or maybe Ori lands a good pull. Yep, there's the pull, doing some nice damage. Lee Sin manages to get the resonating strike off and finishes it. I always forget what that's called. Oh, Sonic Wave. I always forget the beginning. I always know it's called Resonating Strike. But I'll try to retain that for more for the rest. Trying to do some nice damage here to the turret. Gold advantage is in favor of blue team, even though they are down a kill. This is the second game in a row where they've been down kills, but still up gold, so kind of amusing there. Where is all that gold? Oh, Vladimir is out farming Malphite like crazy, and he did manage to get that turret, so that's a plus. And Caitlyn is out farming the Vayne, but she is still 400 gold down. Oh, it's the Lux. She is CSing horribly. 36 CS at 11 minutes is absolutely atrocious. Atrocious. Lee Sin trying to duke it out here with the Udyr here. I'm not sure if he can quite do it. There's some nice damage. There is the Lulu ultimate managing to keep that Udyr alive, so Lee Sin goes down to the Lux there, who last hits like a boss. Orianna getting that Athene's Unholy Grail makes it so she can spam her ball all over the place and has ridiculous mana regen, especially when she has blue buff. And Vladimir is still pushing this top turret like crazy. Malphite's trying to hold on here, but he just doesn't have the survivability. It looks like he's going like AP Malphite, actually. Kind of funny. I guess blue team isn't that AD heavy, but I don't agree with that. Malphite's just getting wrecked by this Vladimir. He's ghosting to keep up. Udyr is coming up behind, though. Run, Vladimir, run. I think you're going to be able to get away. There is the Malphite ult managing to stun that that Vladimir. I think his pool is, it's still up. He's trying to do a juke back and forth here. There's the Ignite, though. There on the Udyr. I think he's going to be able to pick up the kill. Lux doing the ultimate there to try and do some bonus damage. Oh, I'm sorry. Lux is on the opposing team. Tried to pick up the Vladimir, but managed to pull out of it. So, blue team is going to get a dragon out of that just because Vlad managed to keep 3 people busy there while that was going on. Lulu getting caught a tiny bit out of position, but manages to pixie them away with their glorious fairy dust. Soda ult going down! Lulu taking incredible amounts of damage. There is the Vayne ultimate, and I think Vayne is going to be able to pick up Caitlyn here. Nice barrier and a nice heal there from Sona. And Vayne is duking it out. There's the barrier, and down goes the Caitlyn, and now Vayne is Sona's in the wrong place for this. The minions are just gonna help her so much. So Lee Sin manages to come in, beautiful dodge there on the what's it called? Blah, 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 blah. Sonic Wave, and kicks her into the turret. Kind of fun there. Vayne finishes her Blade of the Rune King now, which will give her some benefits, and Lux, you are dead. Final auto attack ensures the kill there with Ignite, so. And down goes a second turret here for Purple Team. So, womp womp. Gold advantage is now about 4K in Blue Team's favor, just because they're up 2 turrets and a dragon, and they're CSing way better than Purple Team. Lux is at 51 CS in 14 minutes into the game. That is terrible. Terrible. I can't emphasize this enough. The reason why Purple Team is losing right now is because they're not CSing very well. Udyr's behind in the jungle. He's 1-1-5. Lee Sin is at least 2-2, but he's 10 CS over, so he's like 600 gold over the Udyr. Malphite is probably like 1,000, 2,000 gold behind the Vladimir. Lux is 2.1k gold behind. Like, all the gold disadvantages right there. Vayne is the only one that is doing well, and she's not actually CSing very well. She's at 91 CS at 14 minutes, which is still not particularly amazing. It's alright, but it's not amazing. And Lulu preventing this dive from going. Sona taking all sorts of tower hits there. Should be alright, and looks like Lulu might be able to get away here. Sona is going to take a lot of hits there from these minions. Might go down. Nope, heal. Manages to ensure that she escapes safely. Blue Team is so low at this bottom lane. Vayne is coming. If she can just chase these guys down, it looks like she's deciding to go for the CS instead, which is the right call. And we're going to back it up so we can see this engage in full here at top lane. Vladimir over pushing, and yeah. This is why pushing is sometimes a problem. Vladimir trying to get away. Malphite ult. The pool is down. He's just doing all sorts of damage here, but he is going to go down, doing some nice damage. But if you're going to go down fighting. That's what they always say. 5k gold advantage in favor of Blue Team. And as far as items goes, Caitlyn looks like she is building that Infinity Edge. I like it. I personally think Caitlyn should either build Infinity Edge or Bloodthirster first. I don't think she should build attack speed, because it makes her passive so much better if she just gets that base attack damage. And the random crits of Infinity Edge make it really good. I just like consistency with my damage, plus sustain. She doesn't have sustain unless she's with Sona right now, even though I believe she has 6% lifesteal with her Quince. Let's take a quick look. Caitlyn, yep, 6% lifesteal with the Quince. So I guess that's a merit for going for Infinity Edge, just because she does have that. Makes the crits that much better when they happen. So Lux trying to CS here. Orianna being a jerk. You're a mean one, Mr. Orianna. Vayne is coming in along the side. Slowdown is going to prevent her from doing too much there. So nice ball placement there from Ori. Purple Team looks like they're trying to position for like another dragon fight here, but I don't think it's up for a little while. Blue Team is very split, and it looks like Orianna is taking some nice damage here from the Udyr. There's the Lux ultimate doing some brutal damage there, but it looks like she is going to get away. I guess it wasn't that brutal. Yeah, she has like no AP. Whoop, we're going to back it up because apparently Caitlyn manages to pick up Lulu. Lulu overextending here. Caitlyn just getting some nice auto attacks in. There's the headshot and just underestimates the damage. Sona ult ensures the kill. Lulu ult tries to save her, but just gets wrecked there. And now Vayne is in a little bit of trouble here. She is way too low to duke it out with Caitlyn. Manages to dodge the Pillets over Peacemaker, but now she is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Manages to get the Condemn, though. That's going to be a huge barrier, and these 80 carries are duking it out so hard, so close there. Caitlyn, oh my gosh. You got so lucky there. You just positioned poorly and almost allowed Vayne to kill you. But the sheer fact that you had like 800 more health is the only reason you won that. Uh-oh, Ignite going down on Malphite, taking some nice damage. Manages to flash away there from the Lee Sin. Vladimir taking too many tower hits to really stay in range. And here down goes the Orianna, who was coming up for the engage. Malphite goes down to an Ignite there from Orianna. Lee Sin and Vladimir are now on the run. Udyr is chasing with that bear, bearing down on them. and manages to bear all over that Lee Sin, but he is going to stay alive just barely. Whew, that was close. Vladimir ultimate almost got him, but he did manage to pick up the Vladimir. So all is fair in love and war, and all's well that ends well. Okay, that's enough of those generalizations. We should stop doing that. I believe all generalizations are false. Okay, so back at bottom lane, Vayne is still farming it up, but Caitlyn is ahead in terms of farm. She is cutting down on that gold disadvantage. She did manage to get that shutdown kill, and she is now only 200 gold behind. And Vayne is taking so much damage, and just could not get, Lulu could not get in range there to take the bullet there for the Vayne, and that should actually bring the gold advantage in favor of the Caitlyn, which is the first time she's had a lead this game. But blue team has had a very strong gold advantage just because they're turret pushing and they're getting the dragon, which should be back up here very shortly. Should be up soon. Baron is going to be a force here relatively soon. Purple team is not going to be able to do it that soon just because Malphite is not very tanky. Whoop! I'm going to back it up because apparently Udyr caught somebody out of position. Oh. Oh, it just speeds up the Udyr, and he just chases all day long. And Udyr taking some nice damage there from Caitlyn. Lulu trying to do what she can, and here comes the bear. But here comes Lee Sin. There's a nice ultimate from Lulu, doing some nice damage. And I think Caitlyn is going to be able to get away, and Udyr gets shut down by the Caitlyn. That is a big gold influx that she just got in the past, like, 2 minutes. We're going to back it up so we can see the Lux Ori here going on at mid, because apparently Ori is just pooping all over this Lux. Drops a nice ward. Lux isn't aware of it. There's the ball. Big damage. It pulls her in a couple auto attacks for the kill, and down she goes. Ori manages to get the tier 2 mid turret. That's actually really big. This opens up the map immensely. Should probably drop a ward here now. But I don't think she has one. I'm sorry. I've been looking at this gold this whole time. As far as items go, we've got Lee Sin with that Spirit of the Ancient Golem. Vladimir is going for that big AP with just a little bit of spell vamp there, so he's that much more effective with his sustain. And he's still pushing away at this turret. That's going to be another turret here relatively soon. Probably another couple waves there before it goes down. And let's see, Orianna just going with big damage. Now she's probably building ahead. She does have those home guard boots, so she can stay in lane that much more. Caitlyn has the IE, and now she is building the Blade of the Rune King there. Vayne is taking all sorts of damage from Vladimir, but manages to stay alive long enough to bring him down there. It's one of the downsides. Vladimir goes down so hard to Vayne just because, especially once she gets that Blade of the Rune King, she has so much % health, and so his massive health pool does not do anything for him and is actually a detriment. Because Vladimir uses a lot of his health when he is using his, when he's, like, using his spells. Like, his pool takes 20%, his ult takes, I think, 40%? I don't recall. Oh, they removed the cost of that. Hemophage used to use so much health, so it looks like they got rid of that cost. So, but anyway, yeah, that's part of the reason is he has that huge Ori ult there, misplaced. Sona ult going down. Vayne taking some nice damage. Ignite going down on her, but the whoa, it was close. And they're coming for her. Vayne, what you doing? She is playing well, but nice Malphite ult does the last hit there. Sona goes down. Lulu went down earlier in the fight, and now Udyr is taking some nice damage here. Lee Sin misses the Sonic Wave there, and now Ori just picks up the Udyr there like a boss, like a teddy bear rather. And Ori is just dancing all around this purple team. Holy crap. Cash it in, you have your high yellow for a reason, apparently. Because he is in the Challenger League. Just doing some nice plays there. Fun, fun, fun. And let's take a quick look at the item since it's been a little bit. Vayne deciding to go with the Static Shiv. There's another turret. And the goal advantage is now 9K, 9.4K in blue team's favor. That's a little rough. Once again, another pushing game. Pushing is king, apparently. I'm wondering if we're seeing a change in the meta and we're going to see that pushers are going to start to become the king. That's why Mord used to be so freaking amazing and Heimer used to be ridiculous, is because they could just do relentless pushing. For a long time there, it was who could CS the best, and that is still a very huge factor. But apparently, pushing is king. This is 2 games in a row, and Blue Team manages to get the Dragon, bringing the gold advantage to about 11k in Blue Team's favor. So now Baron is definitely an opportunity. Oh my god, Vayne just crushing that Ori. And now she's trying to do what she can with the Lee Sin here. Caitlyn is coming from the side, gets the headshot in, allowing Lee Sin to get the final kill there. Lulu is going to stay alive just barely with that ultimate there to prevent the Caitlyn ultimate from bringing her down, even with the Ignite going on her. Brings her down. So pretty low, though. Down to about 50 health there. Blue Team is still being highly aggressive in this jungle. I think the laning phase is over. Nice ultimate there from Sona, except for nobody could capitalize on it, and Udyr looks like he might stay alive. Oh, a little close there, Udyr. Luxbind manages to prevent Vladimir from chasing down this Lux, and now Purple Team is forced way back. And Blue Team, I think they're going to go for Baron. I just would like to point out, warding has been absolutely terrible here for both teams. Blue Team has 1 ward by the blue buff. Purple Team has 1 ward here at this bush. That's it. Warding has been relatively atrocious. Blue Team has another ward here on the... Okay, they're placing more wards. Respectable, but warding in general has been not the best in this game. It's been alright. Caitlyn getting the Blade of the Rune King is going to give her a little bit more sustained damage here, especially versus opponents that build health. But right now the only ones building health is Udyr, and double flash over the wall here. Does he have a ward hop? And Ori getting a nice ultimate in there. Lee Sin still playing around, but let's see if they can escape. I think Ori might be in a little bit of trouble. Managing to escape. Oh my gosh, that was a beautiful little play there from Lee Sin. Ori just doing a nice job of capitalizing on that, because I thought that Lee Sin was dead. Vayne manages to get a turret while that's all going on, and now she's in a little bit of trouble. Caitlyn ult picks her up, and this is going to be at least 1 inhib here. I don't think Lux can defend it. She's so far behind in terms of gold that it's ridiculous. I think Ori's just going to eat this turret. Quicksilver Sash for the Vayne is going to allow her to get out of a lot of that CC, and Vayne really likes to get out of CC. So here goes the first inhibitor. Gold advantage is now about 12.5k in Blue Team's favor, so Rutrow. Vladimir does have that Zonias now, and also the Spirit of Spectral Ray, so he does do bonus damage versus monsters and minions, but he also has the survivability. A nice little ward hop there from Lee Sin manages to save him. All sorts of wards going down here for Blue Team. All of a sudden the warding is becoming good. Warding at the late game is very, very important, because once all these turrets go down, there's a lot of the map you just don't have sight of, and so much of the game is decided by just getting caught out of position. Getting caught out of position is the worst. And Vladimir looks like he's gotten caught out of position here. Healing up a little bit, but just gets raped by Fap. I apologize, that was an inappropriate comment. Okay, and Vayne gets the double kill, and now Blue Team's a little bit pushed back temporarily. Purple Team needs to push, though, but it doesn't look like they are going to. Looks like they're just going to all head back. They needed to take advantage of that. So this is one of the downsides that Purple Team has been having. Blue Team has been taking advantage of whenever they have like a small advantage, they just push the lanes. Purple Team, even though they've been getting roughly the same amount of kills, they haven't been taking advantage of pushing or just abusing the team, abusing the opponent whenever they make choices. Malphite ult going down there, Lux ult going down, but whiffs everybody. Lee Sin is running, but I think he is going to go down to the Vayne here. And there's the shutdown kill. Nice little gold influx for the Vayne. The rest of Blue Team did manage to get away there. And Purple Team starting to take out this turret. Vladimir coming in there with the Hemophage, doing some nice damage, and Udyr goes down. Vladimir Zonia's out of the damage, and then does the pool. Vayne trying to take him out there. just got a little frustrated, and Orianna gets the shutdown kill on Vayne. Sona is trying to keep up. There is the Sona ultimate, bringing down the Lux, and now Malphite is on the run. There is the Caitlyn ult, not quite enough to bring him down. Vladimir is cutting the distance here, though. There is the speed up, there's the pool, and here is the Q for the kill. Womp womp. And a beautiful little play there by just the supports, just doing a very good job there. That was a fun little play. And blue team's gold advantage is slowly mounting more and more out of control. It is now about 18,500 gold in their favor. Lulu burning a Randuin's just so she can check red buff. Oh, didn't quite get it. And that is funny. The minions killed the ward. I haven't seen that ever before, which is surprising to me. Vladimir taking a lot of damage there from Vayne. Vayne picks him up. Vayne, let's see if you can carry your team to greatness, but I think you are going to go down here. Caitlyn gets the last hit there with a 90 caliber net there, getting her in the proper range, and now with that red buff, she is just going to kill everyone. Uh-oh. Except for the tanks. She won't kill them. There is the Malphite ult, but there's an Oriel to reposition that Udyr, get him in a worse place, and down he goes there to the Orianna. Here goes yet another inhibitor here for this purple team. Malphite still trying to stay in the fight here, doing what he can. He is relatively tanky now. And down goes this inhib. Take it out. And there is the ultimate. Not quite enough there to pick up Malphite. The Lulu ultimate was enough to keep him alive. So, the plays. So now blue team is going to farm the jungle just a little bit here. Malphite burning a teleport to help clear these minion waves. I'm not sure if that was necessary, but the teleport is nowhere near as relevant this late in the game. Teleport is very useful for contesting dragons and barons. Well, not barons. Barons are pretty late in the game. Contesting dragons and doing ganks. Like, that's why you see Rises often go with teleports. It's just because people don't expect it to happen, and he'll teleport in on a ward on like bottom lane or top lane, get the bind in, and then that's almost like an insured kill. We'll have a 2v2 at top. Or anyway, engage going on here. Vayne forced way back here, forced to run away. I think she still might go down to that Sona with the Randuin's. Tries to cleanse out of that, but still goes down regardless. LoL, so bad. Failed surrender there. Ori gets a nice pull there in on the Lux. Doing some nice damage there to the Udyr, who is going to go down to the ball. The unrelenting force of this ball. And I think this is going to be game here. Purple team is still barely alive, but Lux goes down, and now it's just the support and Malphite left, and Malphite can only delay the inevitable. He can't really kill anyone. He might be able to kill Sona, but that's about it. Taking some nice damage there. There's the Lulu ult, and I'm sorry, it's over. It's all over but the screaming. So, there's the Malphite ult. He is going to get picked up. Oh god, no, he stays alive. Vladimir goes down to the well there, and they're trying to have a little bit of fun here. Sona's trying to finish it, and there it goes. Sona getting the final hit there on the Nexus, and that is the game. Nobody even saying GG, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so I hope you guys did enjoy the commentary. If you like what you see, please hit that like button, favorite, subscribe, you know the drill. And if you really like what you see, share it with your friends. I really do appreciate all the support. I know I say it with every video, but I love you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy it. And I'd like to thank you one more time for watching. We'll see you on the next one.